Okay, sorry for the late start this morning. AirX, when you get a minute, let me know. I want to spend 10, 15 minutes with you on the phone. I have a couple of questions for you. A lot of it has to do with the audio mixer I'm looking at because it doesn't match up with the one that you put on here. If this ends up on Twitter, folks, this is me addressing my Discord, the prop desk, not just my Discord, it's our Discord, the prop desk. But to me today, the analysis is pretty simple, and I'm going into it with the following biases. With the understanding that I don't really like to trade with biases, I like to trade with what the market is doing and let the market tell me what it's going to tell. Watch what the market does and react to what it does. It's a what happens, then you do this, right? What if, what then, sort of scenario. So we've seen, I mentioned yesterday in the Discord somewhere in the afternoon, it might have been right after Microsoft earnings, which ended up, where did Microsoft do overnight? Yeah, Microsoft had a pretty good earnings too. Coinbase, what did that do overnight? That had pretty good earnings as well, but Bitcoin started to fall. MSTR, I think, got beat to. I'm just taking a look at some of these high risk on, risk off kind of trades. So MSTR recovered. So it closed here yesterday at, this is what, the 15-minute? Closed here right at about even money on the day. But let's pay attention to the more important stuff. My analysis is very simple. 574.45, 574.50, 575 if you want to call it that, just to make it really simple and really easy. It has been the key area of support that has held us up since October 9th. It's that simple. If it breaks down, it's going to change where and what channel we're trading in the SPY. I can show you the same thing on the ES. Which is this area right here, 4,800 or 5,800, again and again and again. It flipped. It's what we call a flip from resistance to support. Same thing happened here on the SPY. Flip from resistance, 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 resistance. Okay. If you want to take a look, at, I'm not going to bother with that today. I don't have time. I got a busy day. If you want to take a look at this, it is one point of resistance, another point of resistance, another point of resistance, another point of resistance, another point of resistance. That was the SPY after it moved into this trading channel, which lasted from September 18th all the way to a break of Wednesday, October 9th. So almost a month, 3+ weeks. And has moved up into that channel and back down to the bottom of that channel and back up. So what I'm going to do to start for purposes of this analysis, not for intraday trading, because we look at things differently in our Discord during the day. We have a price action, volume, momentum, etc. This is a key level. I don't think it's going to break today until Amazon and Apple report, which happens after hours today. So my thought process during the day today, if I'm going to play an intraday SPX zero data expiration option, which is my go-to play for the day, this is where I take a call. If it breaks, it's so easy to stop right here, right underneath there. Just stop right there. And you could scale in at 575 if you want, 575.08, bottom of the market. I would look for a break of 575 before, and look for that 574.50, which is where algos have a tendency to go to war over and over and over again. And I'll explain that to you someday. And amazingly enough, this particular market phenomena was created by one guy out of Chicago by the name of Ken Griffin, who runs a company called Citadel. And he created this 0.50 algo trading phenomena that we see almost every day if you play the SPY. So my expectation is we're going to hold here. I'd love to see it come back down here because I would take a call here. And the reason we're going to hold here is we have two more pieces of information the market does not have yet to give up the ghost. And that's Apple and Amazon earnings, which are happening tonight. So Let's go to the 10-minute and look for spots. 20 SMA. Held it yesterday, right? Right after hours, right after market closed. Held it back here on Thursday of last week. That might be the first place you could see a put opportunity. There's nothing really here from a supply and demand standpoint. And you can argue with me if you want on this, but I don't see anything from a supply and demand standpoint except the 20 or potentially a fill of this gap right here. That turns into resistance 577.84 if you want to play intraday. So my range today, I'm thinking, is most likely going to be 577.80ish to maybe 574.50 if we roll over down to there. That's the area I'm thinking of intraday for playing SPX. What is NVIDIA doing this morning? The semi got beat up so bad yesterday after that news came out about SMCI's accounting firm saying that their numbers are incorrect. I don't believe that's the case with NVIDIA, but it could be. What does the heat map look like this morning? Just as a final look-see. Where's the heat map? The heat map. Oh, they moved it on. Did they move it on Trading View? Maybe. Yeah, I'm not going to screw around with this. Trading View's got a lot of problems technically. This is not a platform I would recommend. I'm thinking about pulling the plug on it. They haven't been able to fix problems on their futures charts and the like. So, key levels today. Here. That's what I'm thinking. I don't think we break through this area. We may have seen a low of day right there. And the reason is I think that the traders are waiting to see what Amazon and Apple, which are two monsters, report before they make any moves. That's my thoughts on the day. ARAX, jump in here and give me some feedback. Thank you.